question that I came across, and it's regarding who has interest in the primary residence. So, in this situation, one of the spouses purchased the home during the marriage, but added additional people to title in his expressed interest in preventing the wife from having an interest in the home. And it was his opinion that by doing that and not allowing her to contribute funds that come from her bank account towards the mortgage, that should there be a divorce, that she would have essentially no rights to the home, even though it is their primary marital home. So is he correct in assuming that that is something that can be done?
No, no. The wife is going to have an interest in the marital property. It was purchased during the marriage, presumably with marital funds. Regardless of how it's titled, there's going to be an argument that he's just attempting to divest her interest in the property by titling it to anybody else. Additionally, even if it's found that only a portion of the home is owned by the husband, there's still going to be the principal paydown argument. So even if he's paying funds from his own bank account and not from hers, those are presumably still marital funds that he's earning from his income. So those funds are being used to pay down the principal on the home. So at the very least, there's going to be a marital component to the home for this person.
And what if he tries to quit claim the deed to another third party?
The courts are going to see right through that.
So if this went before the judge, essentially they would see the different types of transactions.
Yes.
And not frown on that?
They would absolutely frown on any type of backhanded type dealing, and they're going to see it for what it is, which is attempting to divest the wife's interest in it. Additionally, when we have situations like this, we're worried about one of the parties attempting to move a property. As part of your divorce, we can file what's called a notice of lease pendens, which clouds title so that, as we were talking about earlier, the title agencies are going to see that this lease pendens is filed. They know that a third party that may not be on title is making a claim for this property, and we can't sell it until that's figured out.
So that's a way, and say in a different situation, if you have, say, investment properties and one of the spouses is trying to fire sale everything in order to hide funds, that would be a way to stop that from happening before you're necessarily able to go to trial or have your divorce finalized.
That's absolutely correct.
So there are definitely options out there, and being sneaky doesn't pay. In closing, I just want to thank Paul, not only just for his time, but sharing all of his expertise. And I know from experience that this process can feel extremely overwhelming. Your home is probably one of the largest assets that you have in your marriage and that you now have to figure out what to do. So, Paul, thank you for helping us with some of these general questions. But what do you advise if someone is in this situation watching these videos and has gotten a little bit of information, hopefully enough to at least get you started in the process? What would you advise they do next?
Yeah, so the first thing you need to do is really empower yourself through the process of collecting data. A lot of times only one party handles the finances. Really spend the time familiarizing yourself with your finances. The more information and the more knowledge you have as to your finances, the better off you're going to be. Then you can take that information and you can start speaking with professionals, whether it be accountants, lawyers, realtors. You want to get professionals on your side as early as possible to make sure that somebody's looking out for you. I know that a lot of professionals offer free consultations. I know that our firm offers free phone consults to people, and we're here for you. And Jenny, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you. And really reach out to Paul, or if you're in Florida, I'm here to help as well. I'm not an attorney, but if I can point you in the right direction, I really wanted to record some of these answers because it's just you don't know where to start sometimes. And so at least this is a good place to get you some basic information, but allow us or another professional to really tailor a plan for you, because this it can be a difficult and emotional process, but we are here to help you get through it as best as you can and get on the other side of it and start working towards your future. So if you're watching, thank you for your time. Reach out to us with any personal questions, and I hope we can be here to help you.